Hi again. Thank you so much for checking me out. Today's video is going to be a 30-minute quick-paced flow. I'm going to try to work up a little bit of sweat, and we're going to just see where it takes us. Do the best you can. If I'm not doing enough for you, if you're totally advanced, feel free to do more. But I'm going to try to go fast, flow, and just kind of see where that goes. So why don't we start standing at the top of the mat. Take a couple of sun breaths, warm up our bodies, stand up nice and tall. Take an inhale, arms around and up, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, fold over. And then inhale, rise back up again. Palms touch. Exhale, hands back to heart center. Let's do that 2 more times and then we'll get moving a little quicker. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, fold over. Feel the backs of the legs open. I feel it in my hamstrings. It's okay if the knees are bent. Now inhale, rise up. And exhale, hands back around. All right, last sun breath. Inhale, arms around and up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, fold. And then inhale, rise up. Palms touch, gaze up. Exhale, hands back around. All right, so now we're going to mix it up a little bit with some flowy yoga. Vinyasa flow. Inhale, arms around and up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step the right leg back, come right up into a high lunge. Arms reach up. Exhale, the hands down, right hand stays down, left arm peels open. Left arm comes down, come back to a lunge. Exhale, hands down, right arm down, left arm up. Left hand down, rise back up into a lunge. One more time. Exhale, hands down, twist. Left hand down, rise up to a lunge. Exhale, hands down, step the back foot to the front, fold over. Inhale, rise up, palms touch. Exhale, hands back around. We'll do that sequence on the other side. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees, hands come down, left foot comes back, set yourself up, high lunge, rise up. Next exhale, hands come down, left hand stays down, right open for a twist, keep those hips down. Exhale, hand down, inhale, rise up. 2 more, exhale, hands down, take your twist. Exhale, hand down, inhale, rise up. Last one, exhale, hands down, take your twist. Exhale, hands down, rise up again, high lunge. Exhale, hands down, pop to the front, fold over, couple of breaths. Heel to the feet out a little bit. Tip into the front part of the feet, keep the heels connected. And then heel to the feet back together. Inhale, rise up. Palms touch. Exhale, hands back to heart center. Inhale, arms around and up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, plant the hands. Right foot comes back. This time drop onto the back knee. Come up into a low lunge. Sink those hips forward. Bring the hands to heart center. Take a twist. Feel free to lift the back knee if it's in your practice. Drop the knee. Rise back to your low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Exhale the hands down, sink the hips back, flex that front foot. It's too early to come into a full split, so we're just doing a prep. And then come forward, sink into that leg. Pull the belly in, back, come forward, and back. Stay. Keep the right hand down. Keep it sort of by your ankle. Heel the left arm open. Drop the left hand down, bend that front knee, curl the back toes, lift the knee, pop back to the front, fold over. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands back to heart center. Other side. Inhale. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, plant the hands. Left foot comes back this time. Drop onto the back knee. Sink forward, low lunge. Hands to heart center. Take your twist over to the right. If it's in your practice, you can lift the back knee. Finding a drishti helps if you lift the back knee because it becomes a balance. Drop the knee. If it's lifted, release the twist, rise back into this low lunge. Exhale the hands down, sink the hips back a little bit. They're not coming past the hips. Past the knee. Fold over. Ardha Hanumanasana, half split. I have dog hair all over my mat. Sink forward into those hips. Feels so good. Exhale back into your half split. And then come forward. And exhale back. Last time forward. Exhale back and stay. A couple of breaths. I always like to move the heel forward, creating space. I feel this in the back of my leg. Heart reaches forward. Bring that foot forward. Curl the back toes in, lift the knee, pop to the front, fold over. Inhale, rise up. Palms touch, gaze up. Exhale, hands back to heart center. Let's take it through Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, round and up. Exhale, fold forward. Sweating a little bit? I am. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, plant the hands. Right foot comes back, left foot comes back. You're now in plank. On your exhale, you're going to lower down. You're going to inhale up, and you're going to exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Try to find some stillness, if you can. Lifting the hips up, reaching the chest back. Now take an inhale, lift that right leg up, open that hip, bend the knee, and then close that hip, gaze forward. You're going to bring that right foot to the top of the mat. You're going to spin the back heel down, come into a warrior one. Rise up, hips and shoulders squared forward. Bring the hands behind you. Open the heart up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, find your humble warrior. Right shoulder inside that right knee. Drop the head. You can lift the arms up or you can keep them on your back. Now press into that back foot as much as that front foot and lift the body up. Keep the bind. Pivot onto that back foot. We're going to come into a bound warrior 3. So come forward, really flatten that back. Reach out through that back heel, reach the heart forward. Drop down back to your warrior 1. Inhale the arms up. Exhale the hands down. Let's step back to plank, move through, or press to downward facing dog. A couple of breaths here. Feels good to move the body in different ways. I hope you're getting lots of movement. I'm not even going to call it exercise. I hope you're walking and biking. Maybe some of you are runners. Okay, left leg lifts. Bend that knee. Open up that hip. And then gaze forward. Bring that left foot between the hands. We're going to spin the back heel. Rise up. Warrior one, hips, turn towards the front. Inhale the arms up. Press into the pinky toe side of that back foot. Good job. Bring the hands behind you, interlace the fingers. Open the heart up. And then exhale, shoulder on the inside of that knee. Drop the head. Lift the arms if it feels okay on the shoulders. Engage both feet. Pull that belly in. Rise up. Pivot on the back foot first. Find your drishti. Come forward onto that front leg. Supported, not supported, sorry. Warrior three. Virabhadrasana 3. And drop the leg back down. Warrior one. Exhale the hands down. We're going to move through, meeting in downward facing dog. Let's get 5 nice, refreshing breaths here. Pedal out the feet. Come high on the toes. Reach the heels back. All right, lift. Right leg up. Gaze forward. Exhale. Bring it between the hands. Spin the back foot down. Rise up into warrior two. This is what it looks like. I'm going to turn myself around so that you can see in front of my body. And I can see you. Take a reverse warrior. Back hand comes down. Feel the stretch on that side body. And then come forward right into side angle, whatever your variation is. I like this one. Come back. Warrior two. Straighten that front leg. Arms reach up. Exhale, sink back. We're going to do that again. Reverse. And then come back right into your side angle. Top arm is straight. Open that chest. Back to warrior two. Straighten that front leg. Arms reach up. Exhale. Hands back. Warrior two. Hands to the waist. Straighten the front leg again. Step up for triangle pose. Make sure you step up. It's too wide coming right from warrior two, unless you did not take a wide warrior two. Triangle pose, Trikonasana, reach forward, down, and peel open. Feel this. I feel this over the hip area. Take the top arm, reach it across your ear. Pull the belly in, take the bottom arm to meet it. Reach the fingers towards the front. And then rise up. Hands to the waist. Hands down. Let's move through. Vinyasa. Lower down. Inhale up. Exhale. Down dog. I'm going to turn myself around. So we do the left side now. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale it to the front of the mat. You're going to spin the back heel completely down. Rise up. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Come right into side angle. Back to warrior two. Keep that belly pulled in. Straighten the front leg. Arms reach up. Exhale. Sink. Right into it again. Back to warrior two. Side angle. And then warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Arms reach up. Exhale. Back to warrior two. Hands to your waist. Please straighten that front leg. Take a step up. Okay, so it's a more even-sized triangle. Reach the left fingertips forward. Come on down. Peel open. I love triangle pose, Trikonasana. Now top arm reaches across. Here's where we're using our muscles. Well, we've been using our muscles. Here's where we're using the side muscle. Reach the fingers forward. And then rise up. Whew. Hands to the waist. We're going to cartwheel the hands down. We're going to step it back to plank. We're going to hold. Hold your plank. Side plank. Right hand moves underneath the face. Stack the hips, stack the ankles, lift the arm. Any variation? I like tree. Whatever's calling your name. Feel free to modify as you see fit. We're going to roll right into the other side. Drop the hand down. Make sure that left hand moves under the face. Keep the hips lifted. I am sure you guys are looking good. Pull that belly in. All right, we're going to exhale. Drop it down. Move through. And downward facing dog. Now's your opportunity. 5 breaths in child's pose or 5 breaths in down dog. Checking the time. All right, we're about 15 minutes in. Come back to downward facing dog. If you were in child's pose, you're going to inhale that right leg up. Exhale it to the top of the mat. Stay here in this lunge position. Reach the back heel towards the back of the room. Pull the belly in. Keep the left hand down and open up for a twist. We did this early on. Keep those hips low. Notice you don't want the hips are up. We want to keep them low. And then drop that hand on the inside of that front leg. Shimmy that back leg back a little bit. Drop the knee. We're going to come into lizard pose. So you're going to bring the forearms down onto the mat, or if you have blocks, put the blocks down. Use 2, 1 under each arm. Sink forward. Try not to interlace the fingers in such a way that you're cutting off the circulation or the airflow. I always like to just come into prayer hands, namaste hands. So slowly come on out of your lizard. Keep your left hand down on the mat. Right toes are going to turn out to the right. Right hand's going to come on the inside of that thigh. You're going to press the thigh away. You're coming onto the pinky toe side of that foot and twist your chest open. And then release that. Hand back on the opposite side of the leg. Just simply curl the toes, lift the back knee, come to the front, and then just switch sides. Okay, before we drop down, we're going to take a little twist here. So keep the right hand down, left hand peels open. The twist comes from the ribs. Keep those hips low. And then drop the hand down, this time on the inside. Shimmy that leg back. Watch my leg, it's going back. Drop onto the knee. You can bring the forearms down onto the mat or blocks. Keep in mind, each side is different. I use blocks on the other side. This side, I don't feel like I need to. Although, to be honest with you, it's putting a little pressure on my knee. And I'm nursing an injury, so I'm not going to go there. So I'm using blocks. Still getting a great stretch. Still in the posture. And drop the head. All right, come on out of your lizard pose. Move the blocks over to the side. You're going to keep the right hand down. Turn the left toes to the left. Left hand's going to come on the thigh. Don't press on the knee, please. Press it away. Turn the chest up towards the ceiling. Sink the hips down. And then release. Let's take one last vinyasa before we hit the floor. Lowering down. Inhaling, upward facing dog. And exhaling, downward facing dog. Let's take 5 beautiful breaths here. Come down onto hands and knees. Sit on your feet for a moment. Okay, so I'm going to face you. We're just going to take a twist like this. So you're sitting on your feet. If this bothers your knees in any way, sit on a block. I think I'm going to sit on a block because I have a little bit of a knee issue. All right, inhale, both arms up. Exhale, twist over to the right. Bring that left hand on the outside of that right leg and really twist. And come to center and do the other side. And then come back to center. Hands down, come off the block, please, if you're sitting on it. Curl the toes in. All the toes are curled in. Sit on the toes, okay? This can be excruciating. Okay, a couple years ago I was not able to do this. Now I can do it. I don't love it, but I can do it. And it's really good for stretching out the bottoms of the feet because everything's connected, right? Now, if you're feeling good and you want to go for a little bit of a balance, come up onto the balls of the feet and take a balance. Now you're really on the balls of the feet, not so much stretching the toes. And then come back down. Release that. Come back onto the feet. Lift. Press into, I'm going to face you, press into the right top of the right foot and lift the right knee. Okay, sit up tall. Feel a stretch up the calf, no, shin. And then switch sides. Now if you're feeling groovy, you can take both. Okay? Bring the hands to heart center. Right? What a proud yogi you are. And then release it. Come onto hands and knees. Make your way back to plank just for a little stretch here. Plank, down dog. Dog it out. Come back to hands and knees. Come to sit, legs extended. Inhale the arms up. Toes are pointing towards the ceiling. Exhale, fold forward. See my back is nice and long as I reach forward. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, fold and round your spine once you have come to your edge. Folding over. Release, sit on up. Right leg comes up. Drop that knee out to the side. Make your adjustment. Janu Shirshasana. Inhale up. Exhale, twist and fold over that left leg. Keep the left hand wherever it is. Open up that right arm. Take a nice, beautiful twist. And then come back to your Janu Shirshasana. Release. Sit up. Other side. Left leg comes up. Drop it down. Inhale up. Exhale. Twist to the straight leg. Fold over. Keep the right hand where it is. Open up with that left hand. Take a nice, beautiful twist. Release that. Fold over. And then come and back to your Dandasana. All right, bend the knees, please. Hug them in. Coming into Navasana, which is boat pose. So sit up nice and tall. You want to try to keep your spine as long as mine. Try not to hunch, okay? If you're hunching like this, it means you're trying to lift your legs too high. So sit nice and tall, hands behind you. And just start out with the shins as parallel as they can be to the mat. Gaze forward. Release the knees. Now, depending on the level of openness in your legs, maybe you can straighten. See how I kind of lean back? My legs don't feel that open right now. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale up. Switch. Okay, inhale up. Both arms to the left. Up. Both to the right. Up. Left. Up. Right. Up. Straight forward. Cross at the ankles, fold over. Sit on up, bring the hands behind you, reverse plank. Feel free to do reverse tabletop if that's more in your wheelhouse. Inhale, fingers are pointing towards your seat, your butt. Inhale, lift the hips. Urdhva Uttanasana. Exhale, drop your seat, fold over. Come, sit up. Okay, let's do one more boat pose. Sit up nice and tall, take it where you need to take it. Navasana. I like to straighten one leg, maybe drop it, hover, bring it back in. Just play around with it, you can take a twist. Arms up, toes up as much as possible. And then release, hug the knees in, fold over. Come onto your backs, please. Couple postures to close it out. We're gold on time. Lift the legs up towards the ceiling, lever pose. Exhale, drop the legs down. We're gonna hold it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift it up. If you need to hug it in, hug it in. Okay, everybody lift it up. Right leg down to hover for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift it up. If you need to hug it in, hug it in. All right, left leg down to hover for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift it up, hug both knees in. Awesome. Rock it side to side. Good work, good work. All right, drop the feet down, please. Drop both knees over to the right. Arms extended. If this is not feeling good for you, you can bring the knees together and take a twist that way. Any type of supine twist where you're going to feel it, where you want to feel it, that's what I want you to do. Come up through center, drop the legs over to the other side. Make sure that opposite shoulder stays connected to the mat. Otherwise, you've gone too far, in which case you can put a blanket under your shoulder or just pull back on the twist a little bit. Come back to center, hug the knees into the chest. Drop the feet down. One last thing that I want to do, bring the right knee across the right knee over the left knee, sorry. Like you're sitting in a chair, cross the knees. Drop both knees over to the left. Arms come out in a T. Come back to center, keep the legs exactly where they are, drop them over to the right. Come back to center, switch sides, left knee over right knee. And we're going over to the right first. Come to center, keep the legs exactly where they are, drop them over to the left. Come back to center, unwind those knees, hug both knees in towards your chest. Straighten both legs. We're coming into Shavasana. We'll do a quick 1-minute Shavasana. It's really important to at least take a minute at the end of your practice to allow what you just did in your body to integrate into your mind. So just start to come to your normal breath. Feel all the connect points of your body into your mat. So maybe the heels, calves, the sit bones, shoulder blades, shoulders, triceps, backs of hands, back of the head. Just examples of what you might be feeling. And allow your body to become weightless, almost as if it's being pulled down into the mat, but at the same time pulled up into the earth, into the universe. Almost a weightlessness, a feeling of surrender, of peace. Try to draw your attention to your third eye, which is that space in between your eyebrows. I'll point to it if you're looking. Draw your attention there. That is our point of insight and inspiration, ideas, intellect, intelligence. So try to draw on that right now. And let's maybe focus on some inspiration, some ideas. Think of ways that you can find a little bit of peace and zen in your day. Maybe it's stopping to pause and just take a moment of gratitude for the small things, for the breath of air that you're breathing, for the smell of flowers in the air, for the sound of lawnmowers. I always love the sound of lawnmowers. To me, it just signifies summer, spring. Maybe you have a gratitude list that you keep every day, 5 things that you're grateful for, 5 things that make you happy. Maybe it's a cup of tea that you can find time to sip in the quiet of your home. Maybe in the early hours before the kids wake up, when you just have a little bit of time to yourself. Maybe you find peace in chopping vegetables. It can be very meditative. Maybe you find peace in running. When you're running outside especially, I find it completely meditative. Maybe it's just right now, and you can draw on this feeling when you need it throughout your day, today or tomorrow or the next day. And when you think about it, take a big inhale and imagine this feeling of peace and contentment. Try to let that wash over your entire body. Slowly wiggle the fingers and the toes. Maybe circle the wrists and the ankles a little bit. And then bring that right knee in and hug it in. Keep the left leg straight for now. And then switch, straighten the right leg. Bring the left knee in. And then bring both knees in. Roll to your right side. Turn your forehead so that your third eye is against the mat. Roll your head from side to side, physically stimulating your third eye, that chakra. Take your left hand, press into the floor or the mat, come to sit. Try to keep your eyes closed as best as you can. Find a comfortable seat. Sit up nice and tall. Take a moment here to just take a head to toe body scan. And just notice without judgment or expectation how you're feeling after your 30 minutes of yoga. There's no right answer. Okay? There's no right answer, however you're feeling. But try to really focus only on the positive here. Try not to say, well, I'm still feeling tight, right? Try to focus on the positive. I feel lighter, I feel taller. I feel happy that I moved my body. I feel energized. And on your next inhale, bring your hands together at your heart center. Feel your thumbs pressing into your breastbone. That's the heart center in yoga. And then bow the chin towards the heart and take a silent moment to yourself. Thank yourself in big, bold terms for coming to your mat, for doing all that you do every single day to care for yourself and your loved ones. And I hope you have a beautiful day. Namaste. Thank you so much.